Here's another one-take monologue from the Prometheus Journal. Luigi and the CEO. You ever hear the story about Luigi, not the one with the green hat? No, I'm talking about real-life Luigi. South Brooklyn, ex-Marine, ran logistics for the Port Authority till he saw too much and said too little, and go out with just enough breath left to get a job in private security. Luigi didn't talk much, then smiled and crack. But he watched, and he remembered, the kind of guy who'd sit in a corner at a bar alone and drink once every third sip and clock everyone in the room like he was calculating escape vectors. He didn't trust systems, didn't believe in government, but he believed in balance, justice, that kind they don't write in laws about anymore. The feel you feel in your bones when you see something rotten and you know it's got to go. So when Luigi put 2 hollow points into the chest of the CEO of Grandbridge Health, people acted shocked, outraged, but deep down no one was surprised. See, Grandbridge wasn't just a health company, it was the company. Owned half the hospitals in the tri-state, set prices like God, set the 10 commandments, and you could break your arm, get billed 20 grand, and they'll still send a debt collector for your kid's future. They were getting people alive slowly. Denying coverage, delaying approvals, killing by paperwork, by pushing a pencil, by denying and denying. Luigi's sister had cancer. You know, the kind that eats fast and doesn't wait for authorization codes? She got denied treatment 3 times, died with a rejection letter on her nightstand. Luigi held her hand when she stopped breathing. She looked more peaceful in death than she ever did under the corporate microscope. She waited. So the CEO scheduled charity, galas, quarterly earnings, calls, even his Peloton sessions. Then one day that prick went to speak about it at a university, about disrupting the healthcare space. That's when Luigi walked right in, no mask, no disguise, pulled out a Glock from his windbreaker and dropped him clean, 2 shots, center mass. He didn't run, he didn't flinch, just stood there and said that was for everyone who died waiting. You know what? He almost got away with it. The security guards hesitated. The cops on scene didn't know whether to kneel or clap. But here's the twist. Luigi wasn't just some pissed off brother, not anymore. Turns out 2 months before that trigger got pulled, Luigi had been quietly deputized as a private enforcement task force. One of those hybrid public-private units you never hear about, buried deep in contract clauses and oversight loops. So goddamn deep you don't even know the fucking name of the organization. That's right. Luigi was law enforcement on the board of a small security firm contracted under the Department of Health. So now the question was, did the cop kill a civilian, or did the CEO just eliminate a corporate competition, or did both happen in the same man's body? Was it espionage or corporate espionage, or fucking both at the same time? That's when the whole system started to sweat. And it's sweating profusely because these days you can kill a regular man and get away with it. You can kill a woman, a protester, even a fucking journalist. Don't kill the messenger. You can drone strike a village and get a fucking medal. But the moment you shoot a cop, the state moves like a kicked hive. You shoot a CEO, the market trembles like a god just blinked. But what happens when you're fucking both of them at the same time? You have a badge and a boardroom. And my badge ain't made of fucking copper. What if you got the power to pull the trigger and write the press release explaining why it's justified? That's the story of Luigi, the man who crossed the line and erased it, the man who showed the world that only thing more dangerous than unchecked authority is merged authority. So here's the moral. If you're looking for one, the system doesn't fear bullets, it fears expectation. And Luigi, he didn't just break the rules, he became the loophole.